Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Thank you, Bill, for that wonderful introduction.
Whoa there.
We are the Donkey Show podcast. My name is Brian Ruiz, a.k.a. Kiki. Do you love me?
Stop it.
Are you riding?
Stop it right now.
Jesus.
Jesus. Okay.
Beside me.
All right, let's wrap it up, guys.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry.
We'll
I'm
call it
telling
a-
you, that song needs to fucking die. That song needs to fucking die, bro.
The people doing the little Kiki dance are
The little Kiki dance.
yeah, the outside.
That sounds like a dance from your country.
It's essentially ghostwriting the whip, right? I did that shit when I was like in junior high.
No, it's not.
It is. You just put a song, you let your car go really slow, and then you do the
That is
thing.
not ghostwriting the whip at
What
all.
is the ghostwriting the whip then?
It's two different things. I'll tell you later. To the right of me is Christian Espejo, a.k.a.
The social senator.
That's
Wait,
not what
what?
you said.
Is that what
That's
it
not
is?
what
Ah, shit. Completely forgot.
Social killer.
Social senator.
Social killer.
The social killer.
Oh man,
It's really funny to us.
I love that you don't fully understand English. I fucking love that shit.
Before we hit the camera, Spejo was telling a story where somebody called him a social killer.
Oh
We're
god.
like, you mean serial?
Serial
Yeah.
killer.
Okay.
yeah.
Serial killer.
To the right
Yeah.
of
Social senator.
social senator is Wesley P. Seymour. Oh, sorry about that.
Is for penis.
Wesley P. Seymour, P is for penis, aka.
The Modelo Madman.
Here it is.
The oh god.
Okay. Both
You know
of
what?
guys.
I think my email. I think my. I think my AKA wasn't bad.
No, well, Wes's was worse.
And
Dude,
it's, even
oh my God,
Espejo's
definitely.
wasn't really like horrible, but
Mine was
Wes's was really
yeah, you just
bad.
rude.
looked at something.
It's fucking rude. Hey, I saw my first dick pic.
Oh, I was with you.
What?
No,
Oh.
I don't think so.
Wait,
Yeah. This happened yesterday.
this happened
No,
last night.
No, this is about a week and a half ago.
Oh,
And
who
then
sent it
and
to
then
you?
we had a quick show last week, so we didn't talk about it. It was a raging interview. Yeah. So I saw my first dick pic.
Wait. Did you send it to someone? Sent it to your DMs?
No. Yeah. I work at
Oh, so you didn't open my
I work,
email?
I work at a bar. Almost everyone that works there are chicks. And I walked in, and one of the chick bartenders was like, "Hey, you want to see a dick pic?"
Oh.
And I was like, "Yeah, why not? Yeah, sure." So she just popped up a dick pic.
Oh.
right?
Could
And
you
I was
tell
like,
what
oh,
kind of-
That's a dick pic.
Could you
That's
tell the race
that's
of
the first
of just by looking at the
total
dick?
totally a white guy. Totally white guy.
So it
I
had
don't
a
know what
piercing
kind
inside?
of- But it was just, I was like, that's it. So that's a dick pic. I've seen one now. It's just so weird because, I mean, if you think about it, all of us have been seeing dicks forever.
No,
Wait,
just
what?
my dick and people in porn's dick. Okay, yeah,
People
everyone's
in porn's
dick.
dick,
Yeah,
you're right.
I've been
Yeah.
watching
Wait,
dicks
wait.
my whole life.
I've been, dude,
but I
yeah,
blur
all
out
the way
mentally.
Back to old,
People
like
in porn.
Hustler
Oh, like
magazine.
porn,
I
you mean?
blur out. I. It's not that I blur out the other guy's.
It blends
dick.
into the back.
I
You're just not paying
picture it's
attention to
mine.
that. You're
Yeah.
looking at the girls.
Well, I'm kinda
but I
paying
started
attention
to
to the dick.
realize.
Well-
I just realized like it's a whole different thing. It was a whole different thing. I was like, fuck.
The setting
don't-
is different.
Like
that's
the
why.
next week I came in, or next day I came in, and she's like, "Hey, you want to see another dick pic?" I was like,
Whoa.
"No, see
Whoa,
one,
No.
Jesus.
get it now."
I know what it looks
Yeah.
like
Get it
now,
now.
and I get it.
And it's so weird because I realized like, dude, we how many dudes' dicks have you seen
You know,
since
but,
you were
but
like
we don't
15
really. I know,
watching
but
porn
we
and-
don't really see dicks by itself.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
a whole
Like dicks by
different thing.
itself.
It's very
is
aggressive.
complete-
Whole different
Not
thing.
even aggressive.
No,
it's just a
very
dick.
aggressive.
You know what? I feel like I'm invading in their privacy, like the dude's privacy, because me and Espejo we were at your bar yesterday, and someone was showing us dick pics.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
no
it might have been.
shit.
Maybe
I thought
it might have been the same
that's why I
chick.
thought you're like. Did you
No,
see it from her?
yeah.
So, for some reason, she's just like, hey,
she takes
dick pics?
she's like, hey, want to? I think we might have asked I don't think we asked. Did we ask?
I don't know. I forgot.
I don't know. But she's like, yeah, hey, I have a dick pic. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah, you guys want to see it? I'm like, yeah, let me see it. She shows a dick pic, and I'm like, dude, this person has the yellowest dick in the world.
Yeah, his dick had jaundice.
His dick had jaundice. Name
Dude,
that
why
the
would you
episode.
send
Can you
that?
name that? Name this episode Jaundice Dick.
Jaundice dick.
Dude, this had the yellowest. It's Simpson's dick,
Oh,
bro. It looked like Bart Simpson's dick, bro.
So you were
It's just
asked
weird.
on the side, would you like to see this dick pic?
I think we were talking about
we were talking
something.
about it. She brought it up.
You could like stand by me, like, hey, you
I
want to see a
forget.
dead body?
No, it wasn't like that.
That's what my experience was like. I walked in and it was like, hey, want to see a dick pic? I immediately said yeah. I was like, fuck, we talk about dick pics all the time on
Yeah.
the show. Saw one, I was like, okay, well,
Dick
seen
pics
that.
seriously
Don't even see
fascinate
that
me.
Well,
Yeah.
Seriously fascinate me.
And they're
And
super common.
dude, that's the
Not to,
fascinating part
not to
about
us
it.
though.
Takes guts.
No,
Not to us. To
for
chicks.
I wonder
you would think
who was-
it takes guts, but apparently
No, anybody does it because the dick is anonymous, and
I asked her that.
No, it's not anonymous. It's
It
coming
could-
from
No,
your
it depends.
account.
No,
Most-
no, because I asked her that. I was like, all right, so like, does that? I just asked her straight up, like, does that turn you on? Like, did you get that dick pic and you're
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna fucking
yeah.
suck that
And
dick.
but she said like it really depends. Like if it's a dude that I'm sleeping with, not that big of a deal. When it's just random guys, and I said like, but it could just be right off Google, right?
Mhm.
Like, do they ever show who they are?
Like, when
So
I did that.
sometimes.
Have you
yeah,
guys-
So, but
the
it's
o-
not like that. It's not. I guess it's more like mirror, so you could probably show your abs or something,
Mm.
and then you can see. But I mean, just a random dick pic.
Have you guys ever dated a chick that asked you for like a dick pic or a dirty
Never.
pic?
Yeah, remember I told you I said that. You know what? If I was smarter, I would have had Alex send me a picture of his dick, and then I would have used that dick. But I don't think I've ever taken a picture of my dick. I don't think I've ever taken a picture, and we've had this conversation a million times. But I've never taken a picture of my dick. So there's this chick that she's like, hey, I'll send you one if you send me one. All right, cool.
She sends
So
you a
I go
dick
on
pic.
Google and I type in big black dick, and then of course big black dick, and then I send it to her, and she's like, "That's not you."
Have
Talking
you?
about,
Well,
like, a
had you guys
meaty-
slept
like a
together
meaty hand
Yeah.
at that point?
Oh, of course she
Yeah.
knew.
Of
Well,
course.
she's just gonna
I know, but
She
she
knows
doesn't
the
really
dick.
like sit there and look at my dick.
No,
bro.
she feels it, which is more important.
Oh yeah, you might be right. Yeah, there's
She's
not
like,
much
that
there.
dick does
Yeah.
not look like your dick feels.
Yeah.
Like, that's not your dick does not feel that
Not
way.
feel that way.
That's a big dick, and your dick feels normal
Look,
size.
in the snap, I can see the Google search bar.
It says Getty Images on the side. On the fucking side. Oh shit. So check this out. I don't mean to complain here, but
But you're going to.
yeah.
going to.
Okay.
so I went to Hawaiian barbecue to go pick up dinner tonight for my family, and I'm like, hey, I'd like to order this, that, and the third. And I'm like, all right, cool. So, and this happens all the time. So I finally was like, what the fuck is going on? So I ordered I order the food. I go pick it up, and every time I go there, I'm always there for like 15 minutes. Like, well, what the fuck is the point of me going down there and ordering it over the phone? I want to pick that shit up and
Oh,
go.
I see. You ordered over the
I
phone, and you
order
just
over
want
the
to
phone.
walk in.
I just want to walk
pay.
in,
pick up
pay,
the shit.
get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
But I walk in, I'm there for like 15 fucking minutes. This happens all of the time. Every time I go to this place, Hawaiian barbecue, shout out. I'm gonna put you all on blast. Every time I go there, it's the same shit. So I'm always having to wait. So I'm like, what the fuck is the deal? So I called today, and I'm like, hey, or I went in, excuse me. I'm like, hey, what the fuck is the problem? Why every time I come in here, I'm always having to wait? And they're like, okay, well, we don't start making the food until you come in here and pay for it.
Makes sense.
Oh, you have to pay before they.
I'm like, well, why the fuck don't you
people-
tell me that over the fucking
Yeah.
phone? You
Or
dick
why wouldn't
face?
they just
Yeah.
take your
Dude, I was
credit card
so
information over the phone?
So
They
it's so
should
fucking
do that.
stupid. Yes, they should do that. They should at least tell you that that's happening.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
want to, and I get it.
not
There's this.
pickup.
There's this
That's not
small.
pickup.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not pickup.
That's still coming
No,
in.
that's
and
still
like-
coming in and ordering. Now I'm just
Totally
on the
defeats the
phone
purpose.
for no reason.
Yeah. What's the point
What's
of
the
that?
point of me being on the phone then?
You know what I just found out about Hawaiian barbecue? That like
Don't tell
kinda
me.
bummed
Please
out?
don't tell me. Don't tell me.
I
Please
wanna
don't tell
know.
me.
I wanna
Don't-
know.
Well,
You can tell me.
do it fucking later.
look,
dude. I
you-
just had this for dinner. Please do not tell
Is
me
it
if this is
weird?
disgusting.
Is it weird?
No, it's not disgusting. No,
Oh,
it was
okay.
just it was just it
dogs.
was kind
They
of
just cook
disappointing.
them.
I don't have Korean barbecue too often. Oh, no, Hawaiian barbecue. I don't have Hawaiian barbecue too
Are
often.
you confusing
delicious.
both? Are you
What?
confusing Korean barbecue and Hawaiian barbecue?
Hawaii, yeah, okay, so Hawaii. Did you say
Racist.
Korean?
I'm talking
barbecue?
about Hawaiian barbecue.
Yeah, Hawaiian barbecue.
Okay.
So my chick brought home Hawaiian barbecue, I don't know, a week ago.
Delicious.
And dude, it was delicious. I'm like, oh, this is so good. I should get this more often. Like, dude, I can taste like this.
You can taste
the
the
barbecue,
grease.
the smoke, you know.
Mm.
And she's like, yeah, that's just a chemical they put into it.
Oh,
Whoa.
liquid smoke.
Yeah, liquid
Yeah,
smoke.
no big
What?
deal. I don't problem with that.
Liquid
Dude,
smoke.
Hawaiian barbecue is not like some delicious smoke
No.
charcoal. They
No.
just put a
Liquid smoke.
Yeah, dude. They
Yeah.
just throw a chemical on
Yeah.
there that tastes fucking delicious.
Yeah, it's well,
How does that work?
it's called liquid smoke. I'm
Yeah, it's
telling you
called
right now,
liquid
it's called
smoke.
liquid
Yeah.
smoke.
I guess that's like what they put in pho. Like what's it called? The
Pho?
salt, like the salt. Tea.
But this is like a
know
very
what it's
distinct,
called.
MSG.
delicious
MSG.
take.
MSG.
MSG is delicious.
What are you saying?
But this is like a very distinct, delicious flavor that, like, I was like, this is amazing, you know?
Mm.
She's like, yeah, it all tastes the same. It's just one chemical. They just throw that in there and it tastes
Yeah, that
great.
good old
It
liquid
kind
smoke.
of bummed me out. I was
Really?
like, oh, so I could just be eating. This could be garbage,
Hey, hey.
trash food.
No, stop. It's good, and you live with
It's
it. It's
good.
good. It's
Yeah,
fine.
it's-
Wow,
It's
it was
fine.
good.
I know.
Fine.
Just
didn't stop me from
yeah,
eating it.
Just you know, sometimes you don't want to pull back the curtain on some things too far. You know?
It's too late. She
Yeah,
bet.
you don't,
Yeah, you don't want to pull back the curtain. Just
All right, I'll close it.
yeah,
But
just
you know
close
it's
it.
behind there now, so it doesn't matter.
You know what? Doesn't bother.
Ugh.
I thought you were gonna say like it was like
Dog?
It was like dog or some
They
shit.
pee in
dude.
it? No, I don't know.
No.
They pee.
No, that's cool. I'm
That-
totally cool with
liquid
that.
pee. Have you guys ever had like a Christmas party where shit got out of hand?
Every
Like you-
Christmas party I've been to. I remember
Really?
I got fired from MD for peeing in the Long Beach. I peed in the Long Beach aquarium, and they're like,
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I
you
know.
can't do
dude.
that.
Every Christmas party I've ever been to, I've gotten out of control.
I feel like Christmas parties are a shit show for like people that just they're like pent up. They're like, I fucking.
I
hate
love
this.
it.
I love Christmas parties.
I go to Christmas parties if I'm single, trying to fuck coworkers.
That happens all the
I
time.
know I haven't
That's
succeeded,
probably the easiest,
but I tried.
fastest way to fuck your coworker.
Remember
I
Credit
know.
Exchange
Any-
fucking Christmas parties? That was a
Yeah.
fuck fest.
So we all, for our audience, we all worked. We all worked together back in the day. So it's actually how we all met. Like, shit, more than
over
a
10 years
Yeah.
ago.
more than a
That was
decade ago.
Yeah.
Spejo was just a youngster.
Spejo's just this
I wasn't
young
even
kid.
21.
He was old enough to drink.
Yeah.
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 Wes still had that heroin thing.
Yeah, that's
That
not. I'm
heroin
never gonna
problem.
kick that.
Yeah.
That's just
Hey,
one of
you're
those
doing
things.
really good
Get
lately.
the
though.
bro thing.
Thank
You're
you.
doing really good.
I missed your lifted truck.
But anyway, the Christmas parties at the
The
Credit
TC,
Exchange,
yeah, it's great.
they were really good and
They were extravagant. He went all out.
very
Go all
extravagant. We should have a
then
donkey
we
show
would
Christmas
just-
party.
Oh, that's a
Ooh.
great idea.
No, you guys are just gonna try and fuck me. You just said you're gonna get drunk.
Hey,
and try and fuck
How do you?
your coworker.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm trying to
Dude.
fuck Zol, bro.
All right, fair enough. Got a sexy
Look,
beard.
What's up,
Got a
Zol?
sexy beard.
I'm just gonna watch you guys and catch a
Sexy
beat in the
asshole.
corner.
What's up, dude?
Cock
Yeah.
blocking me.
got hands like
Hey, so can I tell you something? Can I ask you guys a question? So we're all in relationships here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so
There's
we're
no ring on this. Finger.
there's a
Whoa,
ring. There's
big old finger.
Yeah,
that's a
that's a
big
big-
old ring. You would
that's a
need
big
a bigger ring.
So a girl hits on you, right? You know there's nothing you can do about it.
Where are you though? You're at a bar.
Mm,
You're at a restaurant.
Wherever.
At the mall.
Let's say you're at a bar and a girl over like you're like, oh my god, I can like married, not married, whatever the fuck. Like I'm pretty good at being like, no, bitch, I can't. Not happily, but
Yeah,
saying.
begrudgingly.
but
You
you're
know,
like, hey,
yeah, I'm like,
I can't
fucking,
do this.
And I sound like this. I fucking can't. Oh, that sounds like Adam Sandler. I can't fucking do it, man. I just, fuck. But I want to.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, yeah.
you kind of want to, but you know you can't, and at least I know I can. I'm like, I can't fucking cheat. God damn it.
It's flattering still.
It is.
It is. It's nice.
But if I know that, I'm like, oh my god, this chick's kind of fucking into me. I get a little boner.
Like a physical one or like an inside one.
No,
Oh,
no.
Oh yeah.
I get a physical boner.
But it's a little boner. Because you.
It's normal size,
Oh,
average.
because you said I get a little boner. and I just
Like a
figured
chub.
that
I meant like a chub.
All right.
You go
like a little-
semi.
All right.
A little chubby chub.
Little semi.
You know,
Yeah.
I got a little something going on there.
Yeah, it's tough.
Have you
dude.
ever
There's-
caught beats to the fantasy of it? Maybe.
Dude, I've caught beats to everything.
I think guys have caught beats to everything. Yeah.
No, but like,
Everything.
but do you go back and you're like, oh my god, that chick was so hot, I can't believe she would even want to bone me. You are never gonna bone her because you can't. But do you at least go back and you're like, I gotta catch a beat to this?
Yeah,
Uh,
that's why we
I don't
have that
think-
little memory.
yeah.
So
I don't
do you
think I catch
think
the beat to
do you
that.
think our chicks do that with guys that hit on them that they were attracted to?
I think that-
I don't
I
think
think
No,
they
don't be
do.
naive. Don't be
I
naive.
think
No.
they do,
Hold
but
on.
they don't say it.
No, I
Uh,
don't think they do it to
I do.
that guy, but I think they catch beats because of that experience. They're like, fuck, that guy was fucking hot and catch beats to whatever I catch beats
Do
regularly.
girls catch beats?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
How is that even a question?
I don't know.
Girls
Dude.
catch mad beats.
When?
Dude, whenever we catch beats.
No.
No, dude. Yeah,
No,
while you're
no.
at work.
Listen,
for
I
sure.
know
work,
my girl does not have the
sleeping.
time to beat off as often as I do.
Well, she's got kids.
Yeah, yeah.
I got kids
watch.
too.
I feel like it's easier for us to catch beats. Like we're just
Yeah,
like, oh,
that is true.
Have you guys ever caught a beat at work?
No.
yeah,
Me neither. You
You
have?
caught a beat at work?
yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Really?
Never done that.
Not now, but like before.
But
Really?
just in,
Yeah.
you have.
Hey,
I've
did
never-
they
before.
catch? Remember that guy they caught on like the 8th floor beating off?
Yeah.
Was that a
Yeah.
Spejo? No,
we did.
like
we had an
seriously,
entire
we had
floor
a
that was empty.
You've never caught a beat at work?
No, never done that. No.
You've never
It just
wanted
seems-
you never been at work and be like, fuck, I don't even.
Have I caught a beat? You know what? I can't completely say no because I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure I haven't, bro.
I think
I'm
I
not
would
opposed to it.
Hmm.
Shit, hey, when duty calls, nature calls, bro. Was it nature or duty? When nature
Duty's number
calls,
2.
yeah. When nature calls, but you know what? Our nature calling is pee pee, poo poo, and masturbation.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very
That's
true.
ours.
And it's
girls,
calling all
I
the
don't,
time.
I don't think girls do. Girls have nature's calls like we do, or their
Yeah.
nature's not as loud as ours. Ours is like, "Go jack off, motherfucker!" And
Yeah, like you need to do
girl-
that
yeah,
right
you
now.
need to do it now. And girls are like, "Hey."
Sometimes I look forward to catching beats. I'm like, oh,
They
fuck
ask
that
you.
beat.
I think girls like their mental's like, "Hey, do you want to masturbate?" And then the girl will like talk to them because they can like reason
I don't
with their
think
own
so.
hormones.
I feel like some chicks are real nasty.
Am I crazy for saying that?
I think we
No,
might be.
I think girls
naive.
can reason
I
with
think
their
in
hormones.
I think in general, maybe it's a little bit more of an emotional thing and more of
Yeah.
a physical thing for us. But
You think chicks are catching beats to their significant others?
Fuck no.
Yeah, who are they
Dude,
catching beats to?
what's-
'Cause,
Dude,
like, what's
other
the
dude,
reason
Zac
of that?
Efron. They're fucking.
Yeah.
but like,
they're-
are they
the
not
reason
watching
of that?
porn, right? Like, what's
some of them are.
I
we need
don't
a
know.
lady's perspective. If a lady out there can send us an email,
Yeah.
Dude, women watch porn and masturbate. They
Yeah.
do.
Okay,
not
yeah.
as dude.
Not as
I'm
much,
saying,
I don't think.
I'm
No,
saying
not-
not
no
even.
way.
I don't think even.
The numbers are not even close.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
what kind of
close.
porn category do they watch? Like gay porn or lesbian?
No, dude.
I bet that's
So
a
we
lot
talked
more
to Ashley.
lesbian
I think we talked to.
thing.
Are we allowed to say about Ashley? About.
I don't know.
Did she say it on the podcast?
I forget, dude. We
Yeah,
talked
I'll
a
leave
lot.
it alone.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll leave it alone.
Damn it.
Yeah,
I
but
know.
I am curious. You know what? So we're gonna scroll it here across the bottom here.
Scrolling
We're gonna scroll it here. The Donkey Show Podcast at gmail.com. Or you can hit us up in the comments on Instagram. The Donkey Show Podcast on Instagram. Let us know because this is a genuine question. I do not know it. I know I seem naive when it comes to women. I feel I'm so like inexperienced. I feel like I'm naive when it comes to women because all I know is that like I like fucking them. I don't know what they're like super into, like what they do, like as far as masturbation habits and like maybe when they do it, how they do it. Is there like
It's
do
way
you
more, dude. It's different. It's way more complicated. Like chicks have a wider range of everything when it comes to that. Like some go penetration dildo, some are just like on top
Rubbing
of the
rubbing the
They all
dildo.
have their own little
the little
spot.
DJ scratch?
You know, they're
Sometimes
doing-
have the butt
we're
plug.
pretty, you know,
The butt plug.
we're pretty
going
meat
on?
and potatoes when it comes to.
I know that.
I saw this thing. It was a meme that it's like how to get a girl off, and it literally looked like a NASA
Yeah,
thing, and then it said how to get a guy off, and it's like one button.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true.
But it's true as fuck.
Dude, they have different spots in different areas and different regions.
What's your eating out technique?
Eating out,
Yeah,
I like to
yeah,
go.
check.
Okay,
Do you do the
like,
alphabet?
generally.
I do the alphabet.
think-
I know how cliche that sounds, but that shit fucking works. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't know what the alphabet is. I'm not
You
sure.
just go
you
A
do
to
the
Z.
alphabet with your tongue.
Hey.
Don't do
No,
that.
never
Please
mind.
don't do that right now.
He's like, oh.
Please stop.
that sounds tough.
Yeah.
I like to work around the outside first.
All right.
And then
You go in?
slowly
Dive
get
in.
You go
there.
in?
Go
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
full
you go
tongue in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, totally.
A little
Right.
bit. Yeah, yeah. You have to.
You ever eat
Yeah.
a little butt?
I never just gone to the
Never eat a
South
little
Pole.
butt?
South Pole, no.
I make
Never?
it. Really?
All right.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I'm like. I said after 30, dude. I was just like, I'm eating
Okay,
butt.
so have you ever gone down?
after 30, I'm so eating butt.
Have you ever go down mud hunting and then like
Mud hunting.
and then you get like a little bit
Little butt.
You little like
Little butt.
little butt.
You know
maybe
what?
like
It's not a shit smell. It's a butthole
it's a crotch smell.
No, it's a butthole smell.
that's a lot different though. There's
So
a difference.
butthole. So, God, I'm gonna regret saying this. I don't care. So, butthole and the shit smell are two different
correct.
smells.
Yeah, yeah.
Straight shit is straight shit.
Right.
Butthole is like a mixture of sweats, maybe a little bit of sweat, maybe a girl's own pheromone,
Maybe
a
a
little bit of
little
vagina
inside.
juice,
But the-
and then butthole.
But the butthole eating is not something spontaneous. Like you have to warn the other person, hey, you better watch down there. 'Cause I'm
yeah,
gonna eat
you
your
can't
butthole."
just dive into some mud, bro.
No,
I mean,
not-
you can't. I mean, you can,
You
but
can,
you're just
but
gonna.
it's-
It's gonna get muddy.
Could.
You know, it does. I mean, it's.
I would
this
say
is
It's
just.
definitely like
This is just
if you just
nature.
met a chick at the club,
Yeah.
you don't.
You should
don't
not do
wanna
that.
dive
Well, look,
into
if
should
you
not
don't
do
want to
that.
get muddy, don't play at the mud factory. That-
What?
Like
There is no such thing as a mud factory.
buttholes.
What the fuck? That was a
That
Fez
was a
analogy.
Social killer.
Yeah, that was a Fez
Look,
analogy.
social senator.
I need
Yeah,
a beer.
from the
I gotta
social
pee.
senator.
You gonna pee? You're gonna go catch a bee.
Yeah,
huh?
all right.
I had to get beats.
Oh, this is talking.
I'm just gonna read beer after this.
Are you grabbing a beer or are we doing a commercial? Zol, how much time we have?
All the time in the world.
Oh,
that's true. We got a new
snaps.
setup here. It's cool.
Yeah, we have a new setup, and in
Yeah,
order
it's
to
cool.
keep this the lights going, guys.
Oh shit, that's what we should do.
There are new lights in here.
There are new lights in here.
You
You
guys-
guys don't see in the
The
setup.
umbrella
It's pretty
with the
cool.
light.
You guys, we need you guys. We need your help. We need you guys to write reviews on
iTunes.
iTunes. We need you guys to do that. The only way we can get into new and noteworthy on iTunes is through reviews. And if you guys don't write reviews, we can't get on a new and noteworthy.
And then we can't talk about.
And then we
buttholes.
can't talk about
Buttholes,
buttholes like you guys want to hear.
And mud
Wes
factories.
can't fucking sustain his fucking heroin product, or I mean problem.
Come on,
And I'm
guys.
And
going
then-
through the toes right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no one knows. It's big.
But seriously, if you guys can go on and subscribe, obviously, but write a comment.
Give us the stars, goddammit.
Write a
But
comment.
don't be truthful because the truth hurts.
Don't
just
tell
say we're
the
great.
truth. Just
Yeah.
say they were
Say we're
great.
They're
Hey,
funny.
iTunes. It's
They're
me,
not dirty at
Tina.
all.
They're great. All right.
Clean buttholes.
All right. Fuck off.
Buttholes and things.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go take a leak. Anybody want to go with me?
Let's go.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna stay.
All right. Coming off a dominant win on the Dana White Tuesday night Contender Series, we got Chase Hooper in the house, baby.
Yeah!
What's up, Chase?
Yeah.
Not much.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, thank you. It was, biggest fight of my career so far.
Man. So, you're 6'1",
Yeah,
145 pounds. You wait. How does that even work?
I find a 145.
I walk around 65, so,
No
Get
shit.
out of here.
Is that weight cut rough?
No, lots of dieting. Just kind of
Yeah.
cutting out, like...
Are you vegan?
Yeah.
That probably helps.
That definitely helps.
And it looks like you wrestled in high school too, right? So weight cutting is no.
No, I
nothing
did,
new.
wrestling, 7th grade.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So what was 7th grade like? Fucking like 3 years ago?
Well,
He's like,
6, there we go. Double that.
how old are you? You're 18, right?
Yeah.
Bro, you might be the youngest person. So hey, tell me real quick, what's a developmental contract?
I'm still a little hazy on it. As far as I know, it's like, I think I'm on the UFC payroll. I'm pretty sure I'm on their insurance, which is dope. And then I get to use the PI whenever.
Nice.
And then, yeah, I think I fight outside of the UFC, but I'm pretty sure they pay me for the fights.
No way. That's
Oh,
sick.
what?
So do you have a manager that sets those fights up, or do you do that on your own?
No, my coach, he kind of, I figure he knows me best. Managers kind of, a lot of them are just like yes men. They'll just be like,
Yeah.
yeah, he'll fight whenever. Oh, this dude's like 30-0 from Russia. Yeah, fuck it, he'll fight.
So how does that work? You're not obviously going to fight a person 30-0 from Russia, but how does that work? Did they find someone who has a similar record to you, and they say, okay, hey, do you want to fight him? And they ask you, or they say, hey, you're fighting this guy, and more than telling you?
Well, my coach has always just kind of been like, hey, like, you have this offer for fight. I think we should take it. Like, he kind of is the final say in whatever. I'm not quite sure how the UFC is going to do it. I don't know if they're going to pick the fights for me or if they're just going to be like, hey, just fight in this organization, or I don't know how much control they're going to give us.
Got it. Hey, how's that eye look? Let me see that eye.
It's not too bad. I had black eyes on both of them. It was pretty swollen up. This one, I got 6 stitches. 4,
So
4 in this big cut, and then 2 in a smaller one up here.
jeez, bro, it's a tough sport, sir. It's a tough sport.
Seriously.
Hey, so like the fight in the first round against Kawhi, I mean, it was a rough round for you.
Yeah, for sure.
It was a rough round. What changed coming in the second and the third? I've never seen such a quantum leap in someone's, I guess, endurance and I guess overall motivation to wanna win that fight. What changed?
I don't know. My coach always says I'm kind of like a slow starter. That's part of it probably. And then he definitely, when I can tell the guy's starting to like give up a little bit, I'm like, oh, that kind of gets me into it a little more for sure. Then after the first round, it was just kind of saying fuck it a little bit, Just going for it.
How many times have you watched the fight back?
I watched it twice.
Yeah.
I think it was both of the times were the day after.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like, oh goddamn.
Is that the first fight you watch back, or do you usually do that?
I'll watch back some of the fights, like once or twice. I don't like to watch them too much, but definitely to kind of figure out like, oh, this is where I fucked up.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So, how was Vegas? Have you been there before?
I went there for like media stuff,
Uh-huh.
but they had us like in the suburbs and shit.
Like
So,
Summerlin
I didn't
area?
get to see the-
Or I mean, like Henderson?
I didn't get to see the strip at all. When we went there for the fight, I walked around there with my girl a little bit after the fight. Before, I was just they had us at the Palms, which is kind of off the main drag or whatever.
Main strip, yeah.
Hey, so how did you meet your girl? Because I saw a post that you put on Instagram that was, what
Hey,
was
is
it?
she
It was
right
like,
there? Is she
fight
right there?
I
Is
got
she
a fight
there?
at 9 and a Tinder date at 10. I was like, oh, that's fucking savage.
No. I didn't meet my girl on Tinder. I met her at yoga.
Oh,
Dude, you know what?
Yeah.
That's where you meet chicks.
That's what. Yeah.
That's where you meet chicks. 2000. How long have you guys been together now?
Almost 9 months.
She like whispered it.
She's
She's
like, all right,
like,
all right.
say 9 months.
She's like, if you fuck this up, Chase.
So, dude, at 18 years old, you're 6-0. You have 6 fights. Have you fought like every other month? Were you fighting like a month on, a month off, a month on? It seems like a lot of fights.
There was 1 month where I fought and then I fought like 2 weeks later on like 2 hours notice.
Jeez.
Yeah, and it wasn't against just like some shit guy or anything. It was like it was actually a guy that like whose name I was hearing like as a little kid.
Oh,
like
nice.
who I'd known for like years, like a pretty big guy locally. But yeah, just kind of like no more than like a month or 2 between fights. Just getting it.
All right. Do you have any knockouts yet?
I have a TKO.
Nice.
As a pro.
What was the TKO from?
I think I got like a mounted triangle, and then I
Okay.
started like elbowing him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So you're typically, when you're fighting somebody, typically they're pretty. Do you think they're smaller than you a majority of the time? Because Kawhi looked like you were more or less equal.
Yeah, about your same height.
Yeah, well, I normally fight at 55. That was my first time actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, if once you get into the UFC, are you gonna want to go 155?
No, 45 for sure. All
45?
the dudes at 55 are fucking monsters.
Monsters, yeah.
Oh.
Well, dude, you will also be a monster pretty soon. I mean, at 18, at 6'1", you're gonna be a big dude as long as you just
Bro, it's like
get the weights.
It's what does Sugar Sean O'Malley fight
I
at?
think at 145.
Yeah, it's 45.
I know, he's 35.
Oh,
He's
35.
135?
Yeah.
What? I thought he was.
Yeah, it's 35. That's right.
He's 35.
Yeah,
How
dude,
the
it's
fuck?
crazy.
He-
Well, dude, what, lanky?
I don't know.
Vegan?
how
Well,
he
he
is.
was
Kinda like-
vegan. Vegan has to help.
Yeah,
I'm
vegan,
sure.
yeah, for sure.
So you think that's your home, the 145 division? You're gonna stay there?
For as long as I can, for
Yeah.
sure. I don't know how much more I'm gonna grow.
Yeah.
If I, keep getting big, 55 for sure.
Okay. Okay. Well, I want to do this, and I'm going to ask. I know your girl's there, but I'm curious. Are you getting any girls sliding in your DMs since you've been on television?
No, lots of dudes though.
What's the deal? What's the deal with that?
Is it Russian dudes?
Is it Russian guys?
100%.
Yeah,
Whoa.
dude.
What's the deal with that?
You know, it's not uncommon. We've had multiple guests,
We've
and
had-
that's the same response they always give.
Russian
dudes getting into the
Yeah.
DMs.
Dude,
I
Russian?
don't know. That's fucking weird.
You getting dick pics?
Yeah, you getting dick pics?
No, sadly, no.
Like, I want to see what. Oh, I'll tell you about that later. So this, you're kind of riding this hype right now. When's the next time that you're planning to fight?
I'd like to get, if I could, 1 or 2 more fights before the end of the year. Like October.
Okay.
Early October.
But do you think it's not going to be on a UFC card though? It's going to be a local fight, right?
Local or maybe one of the bigger like regional shows like down in California or Arizona or something.
Where do you stay at?
I have my own house.
No, like where do you live?
Oh, Enumclaw, Washington. It's a small ass town outside of Seattle.
Let's see.
Where is it? What's it called now?
Enumclaw.
Enumclaw? What's
Yeah,
down?
like
What's there to do down there?
Not much.
All right,
Rain, go to the gym.
all right. You drink, smoke any weed or anything like that?
Nah, I don't know. I just don't have time for that shit. It's like
Yeah.
I can't get fucked up. I got to train in the morning. Like
I hear you.
So do you feel like you have a little bit more pressure now? Like for your next fight, you know the UFC is watching you, and you have to be thinking like they want to see the crazy shit like that, like to get to the big stage. Like, do you feel any more pressure now that you've been watching?
I don't know. I don't feel too much pressure for the fights. I'm kind of for me, it's all about like winning because I'm like a real competitive dude, and it's like I feel it's the same pressure. Like from my first amateur fight to the last one, I don't know.
So after the fight, after you won, did Dana White come up to you and be like, "Hey, look, we want you in," or did someone else come up to you? Did you personally meet him?
Yeah. I actually like after the fight, they rushed me back to the medical thing to get stitches or whatever, and Dana actually like ran back there and was like, "Hey, hell of a fight."
Nice.
And the doctor was saying like he hasn't run back there and like said that to anybody yet.
Oh wow.
Like he hadn't done that before, so like, oh, that's probably a good sign. Even though I didn't get the finish. Yeah, and then after when they were doing like more media stuff, they had like a security guy be like, "Hey, follow me," and he just took me into a room with like Dana, Sean Shelby, McMaynard. You know,
Nice.
I talked to him a little bit. They like kind of offered me the developmental deal, and then yeah.
Did you sign anything? Have you signed?
No, they said, "Hey, we'll hit you up in a little bit. We'll send you whatever the contract is, and then we'll figure it out from there."
Sick. So you'll have a better clue once that contract comes in on what the
Yeah,
development.
for sure.
Okay, cool. That's super awesome. Well, I want to thank you, sir, for taking time out of your busy day to come and bullshit with us for a good 20 minutes, man. I really appreciate it. We look forward to your future endeavors and your future wins. You are Donkey Show family, sir. We are so happy you came on today.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chase Hooper.
Hey, thank you guys.
Thanks, bro.
Good kid. Good kid.
Crazy motherfucker.
I know. Shout out to Chase Hooper. That was a great interview, dude. Thank you so much for doing that interview with us. We really do appreciate it, sir.
Donkey Show family.
Donkey Show family.
Out for shout.
Out. Ooh, pop
Crack
that.
one open to Chase.
Oh, pop that. Get in there.
He's got a few years till he can do this legally, anyway.
I know. Fuck MMA Uncensored.
Oh, dude.
Oh hell yeah!
Yes.
That page is great.
Pretty much the East
All right,
Coast.
hold on. Yeah, it's the East Coast MMA shouts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're dope.
Yep. East Coast.
He has a
partnership.
video. Look at this. He has a video of this girl.
Oh,
just
is that the
punching
girl?
her-
The
yeah,
punching?
The girl punching the butt.
The
Dude,
butt punching?
We gotta post that.
Dude,
that
that
is
girl-
a
yeah, I know.
hard
Dude,
buttocks.
That chick looks like she has.
Oh my god.
But they
Look at her
have
butt.
good shit on there. They just have really good content.
It's an addictive
MMA. If you
site.
are into MMA, go to MMA Uncensored.
You
This
get
shit-
lost in that page. You
Yeah.
just keep scrolling.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna get fired from my regular job because I am just on this page entirely too much. Because they post so often, but it's not like annoying when you're like, oh god damn it, okay, that's enough, guy.
badass T-shirts
Oh,
too.
like
Yeah.
oh, it's good.
By the way,
Good content.
It's good nuts. It's good nuts.
speaking of MMA, some fight talk. Fight talk.
Fights happen, huh?
Dude, I'll tell you right
Fights,
now.
yeah.
Jose Aldo's emotional win,
Yeah.
him crying,
Yeah.
got me emotional
Well, dude,
because he's one of my favorite fighters, and I think he's coming from a place where he's like, I don't, when you lose a couple of times, even if it's the best in the world, you lose a couple of times, your
that was a
self-esteem
huge
is
win
fucking
for
shit.
him.
He's
And
like,
that
oh
was
my
his
god, I can
first
still do
finish.
this.
That was like his first finish
gut
in a while.
punch. When was gut punches? I think there was 2 gut punches. That was the second gut punch on that card.
It's such a trippy thing to watch. Like Jeremy Stevens, he gets
a beast,
hit,
too.
and then like there's that
delay.
delayed reaction grunt, and it's just like
He's like, oh,
down,
you
like,
want it?
and then like there's
fuck.
nothing you can like. He curls up, and then like you just know it must be really frustrating to be Jeremy Stevens or whoever that is, where it's like. I mean, it crumples you,
You're
and you know
consciously-
that this
yeah.
guy's coming in for the kill
You're
now, and you
consciously
can't
knocked
defend
out.
yourself.
I
Yeah.
wonder if you can yell like, I give up.
Dude, you probably
You
can. I mean,
probably
you
tap
can
out.
tap,
Dude, you're
but there's
being
probably also
you're
like
you're knocked out,
your ego.
but you're all there. Like you
Yeah.
can't move,
Yep.
you can't do anything. Like you're fucking paralyzed. I've never been gut punched. I've actually
You ever
never
been gut punched?
No,
That
not
shit
not like
hurts.
that. I've also never like lost. What do they call it when the air gets knocked out of you?
yeah, I've
That
had
that I had that
That
happen to me.
happened.
That
I had the
hurts.
wind knocked out of me,
That
and
hurts.
that's tough. But I have no idea. Like
never
I
just, like,
only
straight
know what
fall
it's
on
like
your ass
because
and
they
that
explain it. Like your body sees the
Yeah.
gut punch thing, like the liver shot or whatever
I
it
think
is.
that's what happened with the Ronda Rousey and the Betch Kohara fight. Remember that? Ronda Rousey kneed her to the liver, and Betch Kohara just went down,
Just crumpled. Yeah.
just crumpled up.
I thought she knocked out Betch Kohara.
No, that was Holly Holmes.
Oh
Holly
yeah,
Holmes knocked
Holly
out.
Holmes
with the
knocked-
kick, right?
Remember Betch Kohara's kind of like, come on, bitch, and then Holly Holmes came on, and then she knocked her out.
Dude, it would like that was one of the
Holly
craziest
Holmes
knocks.
is
Holly Holm
embarrassing.
knocking out Betch Kohara was almost comical.
Yeah.
Because like Betch is knocked out and she's on the ground. She's sitting
She's
up.
sitting down like
and
a
she's,
baby.
Yeah, she's almost like, I think I'm done. And then Holly just comes in and
Boom.
cracks her right in the face. Like, just no idea.
Yeah.
But I mean, dude, like, she probably had no idea what was going on. Jeremy Stevens had to crumple down and watch
Oh,
Jose fucking
fuck.
Aldo go in for the kill.
Yeah.
That's when you're just like, I love it when the ref stops it. He's
Yeah.
probably just like, oh,
and then
thank
he's
God.
like, he's
damn
In
it.
a matter of
I
seconds,
missed that
too.
part. Jose Aldo's you know what? We went over our favorite fighters last week, and I didn't bring up Jose Aldo because he was on the downcline, which I feel bad about it that I didn't mention him. But Jose Aldo is up there with one of my favorite fighters because he's so emotional about it. When he comes into the octagon, he closes his eyes, he
Looks
has his
down.
looks down,
Yeah.
but he's also
He's just kinda pacing.
he also has both hands out when he's running out into the octagon. He has both hands out. And he's just kind of like high fiving the crowd, but he's just shaking his head. I'm like, this is the best.
He's a
dude.
bad motherfucker.
He's
he went
a
on a
bad
huge
motherfucker.
win streak.
Well, he went on
one
a
of the longest-
10-year win
Yeah,
streak,
one of
bro.
the longest win
He
streaks
was
ever.
yeah.
It's crazy how he went on a 10-year win streak and then lost a couple
Everybody-
times, and everyone just shit on him.
I know, and you know what? We
That
have
sucks.
we
That
have
sucks.
a
That's
in the MMA
at
community.
UFC.
We have a very short memory.
Yeah, short-term memory for sure.
Yeah.
Everybody forgets. As soon as you're down and
Yeah.
dumps, you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, and I think with
Also,
Jose
with
Aldo,
social media, people are just
yeah,
dicks on
yeah,
it.
just
It's
dicks.
brutal, yeah.
dicks.
But Jose Aldo is someone who has some gas left in the tank.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Okay, here's the frustrating part about Jose Aldo.
Hmm.
He said, I think even before the Jeremy Stevens fight, he said, I have 3 more fights on my contract. I'm gonna fight them out and I'll be done.
No, he won't.
You don't think so?
If he
Fuck
wins,
no, he just did you see
yeah,
that
he's-
win? He was crying.
Yeah, dude.
If
yeah.
he wins, I don't think he's
No,
gonna be
he's
done.
not. He's
Who
not.
was it here that said that they have
The
a
only person
theory
I
about
really
a
do-
fallen champion comes back up? Is somebody here?
Fallen champion?
Dude, it's like somebody who goes on a huge run, they're champion, they lose their belt. Let's say like Joanna
Jędrzejczyk?
Uh-huh.
Do you think she'll ever be back up again? Like,
She looks
how
like
many
she
champions
looks
have
strong.
lost and then come back to be champions again?
Randy Couture. Does John Jones count? He got his own belt back because he lost his own belt.
I can think of George St. Pierre. I mean, he got the belt, got knocked out,
He
came back,
He lost to
and then
Matt
went on
Serra. He lost to Matt Serra.
got the rematch,
Got
and
the
then went on a
rematch
run.
and won. But he also lost to Matt, the other Matt.
Matt Hughes.
Matt Hughes.
Yeah, that was before his run though. He got his belt from Matt Hughes.
Mm.
But I can't think of a lot of champions that lost their belt and then came back. Like Couture, he got one in like heavyweight. I think.
I know you have
I
a
got
theory
him at
about people
205.
crying after the win. Did they lose the next fight?
I don't think he applies to that because I think it's sometimes people are so shocked that they win. They're like, I can't believe I just won.
You think
And
Jose
I'm-
Aldo was like that?
No, that's what I'm saying.
No,
He's the
he said
exception
the
to it.
theory doesn't apply.
But my theory is whenever someone cries after their fight, I'm like, that's it.
the
What?
next
This
one,
is your
next
yeah.
fight.
I'm like the next fight. I'm like, dude, you're because they're. I think that when you're surprised that you won, you're surprised that you won.
Yeah.
Like, how did that happen?
Oh, I got
You
you.
know what I'm saying? Like, why are you surprised that you won? Like, why are you so emotional about this? And like, example, Conor McGregor versus Chad Mendes. I think Conor McGregor thought he was going to lose that fight in that first round.
Yeah.
And if you look at him, Conor McGregor got emotional in that fight. You know what I'm saying? He got emotional in that fight because he's like, oh my God, I cannot believe I fucking pulled that up. I did not think I was
That
going
was
to
a
win that
crazy fight.
Crazy fight.
It was
also,
a 10-day notice for Chad
Also, if you
Mendes.
saw
It
when
was
he
for a
won
belt.
any other belt that he's won, even when he won the double belt, didn't cry, didn't have any emotional. The only emotion I saw from Conor McGregor after a win was the versus Chad Mendes. So only one. Now, of course, Conor McGregor is an exception to that as well. But the example that I'm using is that whenever a fighter loses or wins a fight and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe I fucking won this. The emotions come in. I think most fighters, when they win, it's like, I fucking expected to. I prepared for a long time for this fight.
I don't think I've ever noticed that. Like, I notice when fighters cry, I know it's got to be like, I just imagine that they're going through these 4 or 5 month training camps. They're cutting weight.
It's business.
Dude,
It's
yeah,
just
but
another
they're-
day in the office.
I don't think so. Like, some of them have families. They're away from
Yeah.
their families,
Yeah.
their friends. Like, yeah, they like. It's dude. Training camps are crazy.
Yeah, maybe
so
I'm not.
like,
Maybe
you
I'm
put all that
insensitive
time
to a
into it, and then
training
you
camp.
win. And it's just like, oh, thank
Yeah,
God.
yeah.
I mean, emotions are
Just a theory. Just a theory. But
So, do you guys think Joanna comes back for the belt there?
I think
with Rose?
I think every time DC fights John Jones, he'll lose. For the most part, I think every
And you
time
feel the same
Joanna
way?
Jędrzejczyk fights
Rose?
Rose?
she'll lose. I think
that her
anytime
John
Max,
Jones?
maybe. I think anytime Max Holloway fights Jose Aldo, he'll probably lose. There's
Yeah.
some fighters that just like, dude, you just can't. I don't. With your skill set, I don't think you can beat this
Dude,
person.
Apparently,
Not
Max-
that you suck.
Apparently, Max Holloway walks around at like 180. Like he's
Max
What?
Holloway
Apparently
should
he's
get-
huge.
Max Holloway should not try to go back. I know he's got to, but think about how dangerous it was just for him to get down to the weight where his belt is.
Yeah, that's tough. I didn't.
But
know.
he has
Like, I
to
didn't know he
now
was that
to
big.
defend his
Jesus.
belt every time. He has to keep going down to that weight class.
Yeah.
Is it a good idea for Max Holloway
rough.
with all of these complications to keep going down? I mean,
don't know.
Cajun
It's a
said
good
it.
Question, but
Cajun said it. Cajun's like, dude, first of all, some of these guys, I mean, you shouldn't be walking around that heavy anyway.
I don't think Max has a choice. I think Max is apparently. I just thought he was kind of a lanky,
He's-
skinny dude.
yeah.
Apparently, he's a big.
So
dude.
same thing with this Chase kid,
just
dude. This,
shouldn't-
Yeah,
with this Chase
6'1",
kid,
145.
dude, he's young. Same thing with Max. Max is mad young. When you start getting that adult weight, that adult when you're not a little puppy
That
anymore,
man weight.
that man weight
Did
comes
you just
in.
call Max Holloway a puppy?
I'm
Max,
saying
don't-
I use
don't
the
listen
example.
to him.
Don't
It's Brian
please
Ruiz.
listen.
It's
It's
right
Wesley
here. You can-
Seymour
you can
at
get him, Brian Ruiz.
gmail.com. But like I think Max Holloway walks around way too heavy because now he's getting old. He's what, 26, 27? He's
So
getting
old.
He's
Too
old,
old for
fighter,
145.
too old for how tall he is.
Yeah,
And
totally.
now he's got this man weight on there. He can't keep doing that.
All
And
right,
if he
do you
keeps doing
think-
it, he's fucking gonna kill himself.
You think he could beat Conor McGregor at 155? If he
Yeah.
went 155, I think
Yeah.
he could.
You know what? And the only I'm always gonna say people can beat Conor McGregor because I still don't think to me Conor McGregor has proven himself.
Me too. It's so
I
tough.
still
It's
don't
so
think, and I
frustrating.
don't mean to be a dick towards
he
Conor
keeps-
McGregor because I love Conor McGregor. Just text me back, bro. But I love Conor McGregor, and this is no shade on Conor McGregor, but he has still not convinced me. John Jones, I'm convinced.
Correct.
John Jones, I'm
100%.
convinced, bro. I'm convinced he's on steroids.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
Have you
Well,
guys
he's
I'm
on
convinced
something
about
right
that. I'm
now. I
convinced
bet
about that.
right now he's on something.
I'm
I don't
just
know what
joking.
it is, but he's on
But
something.
but I'm saying he's fought enough people that I'm like, oh my god, that's a great dude. I'm convinced that he's he's solid.
Well, hopefully we'll see Connor back. We're
I
hearing
mean,
a
the
little bit
whole-
of talks about Khabib.
Supposedly,
What
at the
do-
end
It's
of
getting
the
what-
year,
close.
Okay, so can we
It's
all
getting
agree?
close.
Can we all agree that Conor McGregor has not convinced you that he's
100%.
a great.
Yeah.
We all
For
agree
sure.
that.
Yeah, 100%.
If he beats Khabib, are you convinced?
No, he's gonna
What?
have to fight another
What do you
couple
need?
times.
He has to defend his belt. He has
Yeah,
to
he
defend his
hasn't-
belt.
Yeah.
Not get
He
the
won
belt.
and then left and disappeared. Fought fucking
Yeah.
Mayweather,
He's
and
like,
then now
he's-
he's MIA.
He did that. He's like, I'm gonna go on a world tour. I'm gonna get a whole bunch of money, and I'm never coming back.
Dude,
Yeah,
even
well-
if he comes back, like now it's
Even
like,
if he comes
all
back,
right,
dude,
like,
Conor
ring
McGregor
rust,
can
no
seriously,
ring rust.
Conor McGregor can seriously go and lose his next 3 fights, but that rocket ship is already up it's already there. It's already up there.
For sure. So here's what I heard. Like on
Actually,
this is from
Are people? Hey, that's a good question. Are people still fucking with Conor McGregor if he loses 2 in a row?
yeah.
Yeah, they are.
The money's
Not
already
as-
there. He's
not as
already got all the
much.
money in
But
the
he's
world.
not. But
Not
he's
as
not.
much.
But he's not. He's not going to be in the GOAT talk. He's not
Yeah.
going to be in the. You know.
You
the
think he's going to be in the
greatest of all time.
sponsorship talk?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll
for
give him that.
That guy will always make money. Like no matter what he does, I think the money will always
2
be there
losses
for
in a
him.
row, huh?
I think so.
I think
think-
because the MMA community has a short. Yeah, you're
kinda
right.
like Brock Lesnar,
The
dude.
MMA, yeah, you're right.
You know?
The MMA community has a short memory, but the general public, which is who he's famous with now, they don't really.
the MMA
fucking
community
care.
has a short-term memory when it comes to wins, or like they don't have a short-term memory when it comes to losses because they'll replay those clips all day long.
So I heard this. I heard this on Below the Belt. This is Brennan Schaub. So I don't know, like, and it's just what he heard. I'm just relaying it. But from what I heard is they're gonna fight the end of the year, sometime at the end of the year. Khabib McGregor.
October.
That's what I heard, too.
Nothing's been signed
Can't
yet,
be
but towards
August,
the end of the year.
September,
They're getting
October.
close.
If they sign it
But
right now,
what I've
October
heard,
6th is
or
what I keep saying.
Or what I heard on the Shaw podcast is if McGregor wins, then GSP wants to come to fight McGregor. GSP
I
will
don't
go.
give
GSP
a
doesn't want to fight.
I don't care to watch that.
Well, dude, he's claiming if McGregor beat Khabib and then beat GSP at, I guess, 155, I don't know, 170. I don't know what weight class they would fight at, but would McGregor be the greatest fighter of all time?
If he
G-
beats-
But if he beats GSP,
You know what
maybe-
though? When did
no.
Khabib
it's,
and then
when
GSP.
what he's beating older GSP.
Yeah.
GSP
It's not a
fought
big
older,
deal.
so we
Yeah.
don't know if GSP's still like if he's still in the game.
Yeah.
You know, because
That's
GSP
not
we haven't seen him in a
impressive to me.
while.
Yeah.
He knocked out Michael Bisping. I knocked out Michael Bisping.
Get the fuck
You know
out
what
of
I'm
here.
saying?
Michael
You know what I'm
Bisping,
saying?
Brian Ruiz
Nah,
once again.
Nah, don't do that to me. But I'm saying, like, he knocked out, and much all due respect to Michael Bisping, but he retired. He retired after 2 losses in a row. So he knocked out an older Michael Bisping and then retired the belt.
Yeah, I'm not super stoked on GSP coming back. Like, I just don't think that beating
think-
GSP now is
I
this
think-
huge
an achievement.
I think it's like
I
almost
think.
like, dude, it's almost
It's a
like
money thing,
it's
but
almost
it's
like
not a-
fucking Pamela Anderson now.
Now, yeah.
Ouch.
Like,
Ouch,
no, like,
Pam.
you know,
Well, and then
baby.
you also get the herp and
she
everything.
doesn't have the herp. She has preparation.
Preparation.
She has
age.
preparation
Yeah,
age.
she's
Yeah,
prep.
yeah, yeah.
She has
the prep.
what is it? What is it?
HIV. She had one of the HIV, or
No.
not HIVs. The
Whoa, there's only
kids.
one.
There's only one.
She has one of
There's
those
only one
HIV.
She has one of those HIV 0 or something.
What
like
is
that?
it? Her what the fuck is
Hepatitis C.
it?
Yeah, she
Hepatitis.
had a hep.
She has the bad
That's the
hep.
hep. Yeah.
She has the bad
The
hep.
needle hep. She had a
ooh.
needle hep.
Yeah, she has the needle hep.
but-
But like it's beating Anderson Silva, beating GSP, beating
Chuck
Michael
Liddell.
Bisping,
Chuck
beating
Liddell.
Chuck Liddell,
Yeah.
beating Dan Henderson, beating these older guys is literally I mean, do you want that? Like,
Yeah.
like I don't want to hear Daniel Cormier. I don't think he's like really super bragging about it, but he's like, you know, I beat Anderson Silva. Yeah, you beat Anderson Silva, but you beat Anderson Silva later.
So did Michael Bisping.
Yeah.
Michael Bisping beat Anderson
You
Silva.
beat Anderson Silva más tarde.
I think that Conor coming back is gonna have a hard time with Khabib. That ring rust is for real.
I don't. Maybe if it's not ring rust, it's definitely just Khabib's fucking mauling, bear rustling tattoo.
Yeah, he's gonna have a hard time.
I watched a bunch of Khabib fights or like highlights and fights a few days ago, and Khabib is like he throws these giant, wide, crazy shots, and he just rushes in. I honestly believe like if McGregor can catch Khabib rushing in with these like just sniper shot.
Yeah, he'll
but,
probably
like,
catch him.
McGregor has
Yeah.
one
Like
shot,
an-
I think,
yeah.
and that's
I
one of
think-
those sniper shots. That left hand.
Like an Aldo
I think
type thing.
McGregor
but if it
has-
goes to the ground, that's
Yeah,
Stunts
I
or
think
that's a
if
wrap.
I think if Khabib can weather the storm with McGregor and get him to the ground, it's a wrap. But I just think it's going to be
Wrap it
hard.
up.
I think it's going to be hard to get McGregor. I think McGregor can McGregor can hit that lightning quick shot
Yeah.
before he can get him down.
Yeah.
But if he can't, then it's a wrap
it.
for McGregor.
What if he
and
just
the whole
eats
fight's
it?
gonna be
What
on
if
the
he
ground.
just shoots that sniper shot and Khabib's like, oh, you got that's it?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't think
I-
that's gonna happen.
that
is
is
it.
That's
That
all
is
you
baby.
have.
that
That's
is
all you
baby
have
punch.
for me.
That
But
is
I
like
don't think.
a bad
But I don't think
baby
that's gonna
punch.
happen. I don't think that's gonna
Oh,
happen.
dude,
Conor
yeah.
McGregor is a fucking
Yeah,
striker,
he
and
is
he
a
has a lot of power
He's
behind
deadly.
that.
Agreed.
But I don't know. I think he's definitely gonna have a hard time, and my money's with Khabib.
Really?
If
Yeah.
I had to bet,
I'm,
if I
I'm
had to
super
bet,
tossed up on that.
me too. If I had to bet, I'd put my money on Khabib.
I'm
But
gonna
like
put my money
McGregor
on
just pulls off those. Like
does.
he's that guy.
He
That
hasn't
just,
fought in so
is-
long though.
I know it's gonna be weird.
That's gotta.
Everybody's gonna watch that fight.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Everybody's gonna watch that fight. I still
excited
think though,
about it right now.
of all the fights of McGregor fighting Khabib, huge. It'll be huge. McGregor fighting
Huge.
GSP will be
Huge.
would be big.
Yeah, that would be
but
huge.
I think for greatness, for McGregor to get greatness, he's got to get a belt at 170.
I think
what
that's
he-
if
he fought,
he's
like,
accomplished
Tyron Woodley.
the money part of everything.
Yeah.
He's chasing that legend
Yeah.
now. If he's, I don't know. I don't want to speak for him. I don't know. But you got all the money now. If you're still fighting, you're just fighting to chase that legendary status.
And the frustrating part is like I honestly believe like McGregor is a legend. He's a legend for doing other things more than his MMA.
Throwing dollies at
Stuff.
buses.
All that
And
stuff,
getting away
yeah.
with it.
But
Just
you got
scot-free.
to get that belt and you got to clear out a division. That's how you become the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
So you have to be an Anderson Silva.
He
a John
hasn't even.
Jones,
He
a
hasn't.
GSP.
He just kind of skips the line.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I love watching it.
I love watching it too. But I mean, do we care? If he goes in there, let's say he goes in there for 130, let's say hypothetically, 130, okay, 145, 155, and 170. He doesn't clear out the division, but he just fights
But he gets
the
a
champs.
belt. Yeah, he
gets
just
a belt.
You know
fights
what I'm
the
saying?
champ. Yeah.
Like, are we
They
still
will-
considering him like he's beating the champ? And should we even complain about that?
No, I would. Yeah, no
Maybe
complaints. But I still don't. I don't like. That's not one of the greatest of all times. That's one of the most famous of all times.
Whoa.
That's
So you're not gonna give him props if he goes and
beating
beats.
champs?
If he doesn't clear out the division, but he goes and beats the
Tyron Woodley. Let's say
he goes
up.
he goes and beats he goes down. He beats Max Holloway at 145.
He'll never go back to him.
No, I'm just hypothetically.
Okay.
Goes and beats Max Holloway at 145. Goes up at 155 and beats. Who's at 155?
Right now, 155 is kind of up in the air, but it's sort of Khabib. You know, Tony
Oh,
Ferguson
yeah.
was the
Oh, yeah.
interim. They took it away
Okay, so
from
he
Tony,
no, so he
Khabib's
goes up and beats Khabib.
fought
He goes
Ali
up and beats
Quinta.
he beats Khabib,
Who's at 170? Tyron Woodley?
Tyron
and then
Woodley,
at
yeah.
170 he goes and beats Tyrone Woodley.
Yeah, that's pretty goddamn, dude. If
Come on.
if McGregor beats
You
Tyron
Tyron Woodley,
But that's what I'm saying.
that's
though.
legend
crazy.
status. Yeah, that's fucking
Yeah,
legend status.
dude. So you
Yeah.
gotta give him.
That's
you
like
gotta-
playing the
but it's
game
crazy,
without,
but
like,
it's
going
but how
through the
crazy
course.
is that? So yeah, so it's like almost taking like the
Just taking, like, the
almost
shortcut.
the shortcut to
Like,
all these things.
looking the past.
He's like, why do I have to go and beat? I beat the guy that beat all of you guys. But
Just go to the boss.
but we all know MMA. I'm playing devil's advocate. We all know that MMA math isn't accurate. Maybe there's a fighter in the 145 division, 155 division, or 170 division that would just starch Conor.
Oh, dude, Max Holloway. Max Holloway.
You know.
If Max went up to 155 and fought, it would be a whole different.
So
fight.
are we still? I mean, mad props for beating the champions, all that.
Mm-hmm.
But are we still like, hey, dude, you didn't fight so and so? Well, Max beat so and so, so I beat so and so.
that math
That
is just
doesn't
so
work
hard.
like that. But that's how we look at it, though.
In my eyes, if you're gonna be in the GOAT, conversation, you can't just have a belt. You have to destroy
The whole
everybody who's coming for you. Destroy.
Kinda. And I think I think he's past all. With Conor, I think he's past all of the. You need to do this. You need to do that.
Well, he doesn't
He's
have to
past
prove
all-
himself
all-
anymore.
Yeah, he's all past that. I don't even think people
And I'm not
care
hating
about
on
the.
it.
No.
Yeah,
Not
I
hating
don't
on
think
it.
people care about the conversation even anymore.
They
Like,
just
I don't
want to
think-
see him
You
fight.
just
Yeah.
want to see the
I think
crazy shit that
but
happens. when he
right
steps
now,
into a
peep
cage.
this. Right now, we don't care about the conversation. In like 10 years at the barbershop, we're gonna care about the conversation. But he didn't even fucking. He
didn't
didn't
do
even fucking
nothing.
beat anybody.
Maybe,
Like-
or he'll just become legend. Where it's like he flew into the
He
cage.
flew into the cage.
He
and
can
kicked
fly.
it. Yeah,
So
it's-
like McGregor can fly.
He's
You know?
half
The
beat.
ca-
Yeah.
He's half fucking rodent.
It's like a griffin.
A what?
Fucking half lion, half fucking whatever.
Props to Jose Aldo. I'm glad he
Yes.
won. It was awesome to see him win. I don't think he's gonna get a title shot. think he's
Well,
gonna
dude,
get
here's
on a
the
crazy run.
here's the
gonna win
weird
again.
thing. If you keep putting yourself into the champ stays the same, you're beating everybody else. You like kind of the Daniel Cormier situation. The
And
champ is the same,
you want-
and you want a
you want a
MJ
young
check.
check.
you keep putting you're number 2 and you're always at the front door and that person's always gonna fucking smoke you. Like, do you just are we giving? We're gonna do DC Jones 3?
That might happen. That might happen. If there's one.
Are we doing Rose?
exception.
Are we doing Rose Joanna 3?
I'd want to see that.
Are we doing Rose Joanna 3?
I'd want to see that, and then that would be it. I would want to see that.
And then when she wins, are we respecting it?
If who?
If Joanna wins?
If Joanna wins on the 3rd shot, are we
Yeah.
giving her props?
It's
It's almost like that Rampage.
immediate rematch.
It's almost
Yeah,
like that
it would have to
Rampage
be,
and Wanderlei Silva.
Silva.
Remember
Yeah,
Wanderlei?
yeah.
Wanderlei knocked it.
Destroyed him in
Wanderlei
Pride.
destroyed him in Pride twice. Rampage comes down to. Oh, are they fighting? Sorry, let me
I
finish
think
my
they
statement.
might-
Yeah,
Rampage
square
comes to
off.
UFC. Wanderlei comes to UFC. Rampage knocks out Wanderlei. Did we care about that?
Not really. It was a cool knockout, but it was like, dude, these guys are past
Past the time that we
yeah.
cared.
But don't
Even
you-
back then, that was like a long time ago.
that. I have as much interest in seeing those guys fight again as I do with Chuck and Tito.
Oh,
like,
Jesus.
if that's a free fight, like if for some reason it's a free fight, not a pay-per-view, I'll watch
Yeah.
it. I'm not gonna pay money to see Chuck,
Chuck,
and Tito.
Chuck and
fight.
Tito are that might be pay per view, but
Sure.
I don't think I'd go to a bar and pay $5.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'd go to.
I get
It's
what you're
about as
saying
far as I
about
know.
Joanna and going all the way up again, getting that title fight.
Do we want to
but-
watch her fight again?
Yeah, but also it's unfair on her side because she just beat the whole division. So what? Just because she lost twice, she got to remain number 2.
I think that
I mean-
she should. I guess you just keep coming to the front door and
Yeah, knocking and fucking
knocking
getting.
until you win.
I mean,
I mean,
until
it's-
someone else comes in. I mean, it's
Yeah.
really unfair to
Until
that fighter
someone-
to keep her down on the number 2
That's
spot
true.
just because of it.
That's true. Well,
It's like a second accolade. They had to go through it so many times to get it.
yeah.
I'd watch
You
DC
know,
Jones.
I'd
at
watch that.
heavyweight.
I think out of all the ones we just mentioned, I'd watch. Oh,
At heavyweight.
I'd watch DC Jones at light heavyweight again. But I would watch. Hey,
DC
Jones,
heavyweight takes his belt
DC
again.
Jones,
he
no,
cries.
hey,
he will
Hey,
cry.
DC Jones. Hey,
He will die.
Mark
I
my
never.
words. Mark
you
my
just
words.
Gave me the saddest
DC Jones.
image.
Dude, he takes his
Oh.
belt.
I just,
DC
oh,
Jones at heavyweight.
I
DC
cried a
wins.
little bit inside. Yeah.
DC wins.
Really?
Because now we have a hard hitting. DC is fatter. He's still is fast.
Energetic. Doesn't
Still is
feel like
fast.
shit because he's not cutting weight.
Yeah, not cutting weight. I mean, fuck, dude. You've seen those John Jones fights? He looks horrible,
see that
dude.
fight.
He's got the bags under his
Totally.
eyes. He looks
He's
like
struggling.
He looks like 6 years older, bro. He's even more balding. I think when at 205 his hair grew back. You know.
You mean a heavyweight?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
At heavyweight, his
I
hair
watched that
grew
fight.
back.
That
would be-
I totally watched that fight, and
Badass
Daniel
heavyweight
Cormier wins that fight. Let's make predictions real quick before we wrap up. Henry, I'm the only fights I care about.
UFC
Hey,
227.
really quick. We didn't talk about the fight versus
Dustin Poirier.
and Eddie Alvarez.
Yeah.
Should they have stood him up?
I don't know. Like, I'm not a ref, so I don't know. When a ref does that, I go, well, he's the ref. He
Yeah.
knows the rules.
But
You
he
know,
did.
what-
I guess. Can you never do
Yeah, no.
12? You can never do 12-6.
Even on the
he did
shoulder,
on the
apparently.
shoulder.
Yep.
Okay, rules are rules.
It's
an
okay.
illegal
I saw a
shot.
video where his corner was like, "Do the shoulder," and everyone's like, "Dude, what
That
the
was just
fuck?"
a weird.
What if, like, you were throwing 12 to 2s, like, on somebody's, like, stomach,
12 to
belly,
6.
12 to 6 on the belly? The ref's gonna
Yeah, I
be
guess
like,
you
whoa,
just
whoa, you
can't use. I guess you just can't. Do
It's a
12 to
silly
6.
rule, but it's a valid rule. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
It was a crazy ass fight.
Don't tell
Dude,
me how
Eddie-
I can kill him.
Eddie Alvarez frustrates me because he really, like, he wants to be the king of violence. He wants to out Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje, you know, he wants to be. And so I'm watching that and I'm just like, dude, Eddie, like, you're just taking so much damage. Great fight. It was
Yeah.
awesome. It was a fucking barn burner for
Yeah.
2 straight. But
I
it's
don't
just
want to
like,
watch him do that.
whoa.
And you know what? Whenever you get that fucked up in a fight, that's just brute strength.
Yeah.
That's just brute strength. That's
being
not
able
skill.
to take a hit. Yeah, there's
There's
a
not
point.
skill in
You
it.
said
As
that
I was
earlier,
saying
take a-
earlier, dude.
Yeah, it's not a skill.
Taking a hit is not a
taking a hit is not a skill.
Yeah, it's
Being
not a
able to
skill.
take a hit and not get
Yeah.
knocked out. I'm sorry, that's Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
seen that? Remember when
That
Homer
episode
Simpson?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
a
when he
boxer?
boxes,
He's a
he just
boxer
taking
and just like
shot,
he just,
yeah,
he
just tires everybody
keeps
out.
getting fucked up until
Yeah.
his opponent's just tired.
Big old thick skull.
Yeah, that's not a talent. And I'm not saying that Eddie Alvarez is not talented, because he very much so is. But going in there and not getting knocked out and doing what he did to, like, let's say Gaethje, fuck, to me both them laws.
Yeah.
To me,
Dude,
dude,
I mean,
look at
the
like
Poirier
you
fight
are
was a little
fucked
better.
up.
They were both like they were back and forth choking
Yeah.
each other, but it was a good fight.
But I think
But
Poirier,
it's like
I think Poirier is. I mean, he won, and he's clearly the better fighter.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think he's clearly the better fighter.
More technique. He wasn't.
Yeah, he's not just in there. I mean, it's tough to go if you're not a fighter that goes in there and just bites down and swings, and you still beat the guy who bites down and swings. You just showed another part of your skill because
That's what Jose Aldo just did.
Yeah, you're not that tight, but you'll go in there and you'll get into that dog fight with them.
And dude, like, and not to go too far off topic, but that, like, and that's the reason why I think that Tyron Woodley is not as popular a champion at 170 as everybody, because he's like, fuck you guys.
He's like, I'm not doing your fight.
Brawls.
No,
I'm not gonna get these crazy brawls. But that's how you got there. That's how you got that belt. Dude, he knocked out.
Yeah, but it's just like,
Robbie
dude. But think
Lawler
about
in
it
like
this:
a
you
minute.
got to do what you got to do to get where you got to get. Like Kim Kardashian. She's not doing porn tapes anymore. It's Kim Kardashian, baby.
True, but people are people love. She's doing it right.
Yeah,
like,
but that's what I'm saying. Like
frustrating.
the same thing with Wood, but I'm saying he's doing it right. He's like, I did what I had to do to get here.
Now I'm
I'm the champ. You guys got to
My
fucking do
rules.
it. So now Kim
And
Kardashian's like, I got railed on video. That got me here. I'm not
And
getting
now,
railed
yeah.
on now.
Now I'm just getting railed in privacy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, and no hate on Woodley, but he's a frustrating champion because he's so careful.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that Jose Aldo and Jeremy Steven didn't do. Like they just started swinging,
I think,
and it went bad for one of them. You
Yeah.
know? Same thing with Gaethje and
But
Eddie
I think
Alvarez. When you
Jose-
start doing that, it's gonna go
Sometimes some
bad for
people
somebody.
that like when you're coming off like the losses that Jose Aldo's come off, you would expect him to kind of not be himself because knockouts change people.
Yeah.
So knockouts will change people's approach on how they go in. They're a little bit more cautious, so on and so forth. So I think the reason why it was so surprising is because you're like, he got knocked out, and he got knocked out a couple of times, and he's still in there swinging, getting in there with someone who is crazy like Jeremy Stevens. Still doing it.
Yeah. Do you have to take that? He took a risk.
He took a risk.
He took a risk.
And I love when fighters take risks because they get in there. It's of course entertaining for us, but also it's like you train for this a lot, and it's not that much of a risk when this is what you've trained for.
You would, well, I
you
mean,
would think, yeah, I know, but it's one of those things where. Half of fighting is a risk.
Totally,
dude.
yeah.
Half
It's
of the
a lot
fight,
of luck.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
a lot,
Half
yeah.
of the fight is like, I'm just gonna
100%,
go in
yeah.
there because I mean anybody can get it.
So it's
anybody can get it.
frustrating to see a careful fighter. It's
Yeah.
very frustrating to see.
Yeah.
A
It's
careful
understandable,
champion.
It's understandable, but it's like,
understand it.
fuck,
Yeah,
you're not winning any fans here, bro.
So if there is one coin toss up that I'll toss a coin, it's Cody TJ.
Oh yeah, that's gonna. You know what? Forever, they should actually be friends.
Well, they used to be.
I'm dead serious. They should actually be friends because that is a fight that and my prediction, Cody wins this fight.
No, I say
Damn,
TJ.
I say Cody
TJ
wins this
wins
fight.
it.
I say Cody wins this fight, and I think it's easy
I
to
just
say
said
because
coin
we've been
toss,
watching, because we've been watching, and I'm on that coin toss with you too, but. We've been watching.
10 more seconds in that first round or
It
second
would have been
round.
the end of the
Oh,
fight.
you would have had the
That's what I'm
belt.
saying.
Yeah.
10 more
Would have been
seconds.
the end of the
Saved by
fight.
the
So
belt.
we can't act like Cody
And I'm
can't
not.
knock out
Yeah,
TJ.
yeah.
We can't act like TJ can't knock out
is
Cody.
a
I'm
good
just saying
fight.
this time, I think Cody beats him. Next time,
TJ. And then the next time after that,
and then they have to be friends.
And then they have to be friends.
And then
They
have to
gotta
be friends
hug it
because there's a
out.
certain point when you're like, dude, I can't not respect this person.
Dude, if TJ wins again, I think Cody's got to be like, all right, fucker,
Yeah.
you're better than I am.
All right.
If Cody wins, then that rivalry is going to be on strong.
No. Hey,
They
if
take
TJ,
stuff.
dude, mark my words, this is gonna be another close fight. And if it's another close fight that we watch, even if it goes for 5 rounds, another close fight, TJ wins it.
Oh,
I
it's gonna be a good
I
fight.
still need to watch I still need to
Wanna
watch
watch
a
a third
third
one?
one. I'll
Yeah.
be willing to watch a third one because I think that I know what's gonna happen. If TJ wins, goes up or down. I don't know, or stays where he's at. Maybe Demetrius Johnson comes up, or maybe he goes down. But he fights.
Love to see
he
that
fights
fight.
Demetrius Johnson for sure. Fights Mighty
toss.
Mouse. And then maybe Cody will maybe fight 1 or 2 more fights, and they'll see each other again. Because I think Cody's gonna clear out his whole division. It's almost like that
He
same
was
thing we
doing
were
that to
talking
get
about
the belt.
earlier.
He did that to get the belt,
yeah.
pretty much.
I'm
He
saying, but
beat,
that's the same thing we were
Dominic
talking
Cruz.
about.
I was like, damn, Cody is legit.
Yeah.
Legit.
Um,
And then on the opposite side of the coin, Speaking of Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, speaking of Mighty Mouse, we have Mighty Mouse this
That's-
weekend.
that's gonna
UFC,
be
Clearly
That's
have
gonna
one
be
side
Mighty
of the
Mouse.
coin
yeah.
I picked.
That's
UFC
gonna be Mighty Mouse,
227. Mighty Mouse is fighting Henry Cejudo again. It was a pretty dominant fight the first time they fought. I'm not gonna go too deep on it because I mean it's not really. I don't think it's going to be too crazy. I think Mighty Mouse is going to Mighty Mouse him, and it's going to be the end of it. If he doesn't, that's going to be the craziest shock in the whole world that Mighty Mouse got dethroned. 100%. I don't see that happening against someone who he already fought. Big ups to Henry Cejudo for working his way back up. He's probably going to be another permanent number 2, but I don't see him winning that fight. When it comes to, you guys want to chime in on that?
That's pretty much.
That's it, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the main event? Okay, Cody Garbrandt.
Those are the 2 fights.
So
I got
the fights
TJ.
we're looking for.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys have our predictions. Send us your own predictions. You guys got about, by the time we air this on Friday, so you guys got about a day to send us your predictions. Let us know what you guys think. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right. I prefer to hear that I'm right.
And if you think Mighty Mouse is going to lose, you're crazy.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And you should go to Vegas and put money on that.
Yeah.
Real quick, what is one of your favorite MMA moments?
When Anderson, there's a couple.
Doesn't have to be the best. It's hard to pick a best.
Okay.
One of your most memorable.
My most memorable MMA moment was when Anderson Silva lost to Chris Weidman.
You cried.
I cried.
I was there. Priest got all teary-eyed and disappeared. Left the bar for like 10 minutes.
He's like, I'm just hot.
Were you there, Spare?
No, I don't think so.
Wes, you were there.
I was there.
Yeah,
I just noticed you were like my jaw was on the floor and I was trying to pick it back up.
Bro,
and
we were at Corner Office.
I
remember we were at Corner Office, which that bar is not there anymore. We were at Corner Office, and Anderson Silva's over there fucking around. And I think he could have won that fight. He's over there fucking around against Chris Weidman, fucking pretends to get knocked out, and then really gets knocked out. And you know what? He really got knocked out. I think the reason I got emotional is because I still couldn't believe what my eyes were telling me.
Yeah, I was like,
what? I couldn't believe I just couldn't believe he fake got knocked out, and then for real got knocked out.
And an instant later.
I'm like, what? That's not real. He's not really on the ground. Get up.
He's playing still.
He's just playing. Get up. This is very
Anderson.
He's really going in on this little fucking thing. Okay, you asked me that question. What's yours, Espejo?
I would say Nate Diaz choking out Conor McGregor on that first
great one.
Good one. What's yours, Wes?
Great one. Dude, like I'm kind of biased. My favorite moments are the ones that I saw live. So watching Cain Velasquez mop the
I was there with you.
floor. Yep.
Yeah.
With
Anaheim
Brock
Honda
Lesnar.
Center.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one was amazing. I was just like, oh my god, did I just see that happen?
Yeah.
And then also, I guess one of my favorite UFCs would be I forgot what it is, 220 or something, where Michael Bisping knocked out Luke Rockhold.
Oh, that was good.
And like, because nobody expected that.
Yeah.
And then right before that, Dan Henderson fought Hector Lombard and knocked out Hector Lombard. Also amazing. But to see it live is crazy.
Hector Lombard's not as scary as we thought he was.
No, he's not. Dude,
like
he's
Hector
a big,
Lombard,
scary dude.
he's a big guy, but he looks like he's just little fake muscles. You
Every
asked
John
us
Jones
that.
fight.
Yeah. You asked. Wait, what?
Every John Jones fight.
Every John Jones. Okay. You asked us that question to get to
a $50 giveaway.
Ooh, we're giving away money to people.
$50.
Fuck, can we afford this?
Give that donkey show money out.
Shit.
We may have to turn the lights off for a
All
little
right.
bit.
All right. We just won't pay that bill.
Yeah. But guys, we're gonna do a $50 giveaway. All you have to do is watch this link, share it on Facebook.
Are you gonna put the link down here? Or no?
Yeah, we'll put the link.
Put the
down
little
here.
thing right here.
It'll be on Facebook. Share it 3 times. Tag 3 of your friends, and also comment what was one of your favorite MMA moments. Do that, and one random guest will win $50 cold.
$50.
$50.
$50. You know what you can do with $50? You can't get a prostitute.
No, but you can get like sushi.
No, you can get. Yeah, you can get sushi. What else can you can get a hand job from a prostitute? Maybe.
Yeah, you can get like one of them happy ending
you can
massage.
get full sex from a fat, ugly prostitute.
If you guys don't want the $50, Espejo will give a $50 hand job.
Yeah,
with this hand.
With
this hand.
For our listener, we can't explain that. That's a YouTube thing. But yeah, we're giving away $50.
We're giving away free money.
Yeah.
You can't argue that.
Yeah. Just
all Wes's instructions.
All of Wes's instructions. I forgot what they have to do. What do they have to do again?
They have to share our
Share
video
the link 3 times.
Share the link 3 times.
Friends.
Tag 3 of your friends.
Comment your
comment on that
MMA
shit.
moment.
And we'll be
Favorite.
picking one of you guys to get that $50. It's not like this. It's actually like this because
Yeah, it's gonna be a.
it's not. It's more of a swipe
MasterCard
because it's a
type
Visa MasterCard type of thing. But anyway, that should be fun. So you guys tune in. Other than that, anybody have anything else? Because I'm about to wrap up. It's getting late, and I'm trying to fucking go home right now.
Dude, oh my
I gotta go to
god.
the fair tomorrow.
Oh, that's gonna be fun, man.
I'm going to the fair. Are we still going to the fair on Sundays?
Yeah, I'm done.
All right. Are you working
On Sunday?
On
Yes.
Sunday. All right.
Come
Sunday.
get drunk.
It's Sunday in the morning though.
Oh.
Oh,
Maybe
but
I
you're
can
already going. You're already going to. the
You want to
fair
double
tomorrow.
down?
If you want to
can go
double
with
down,
us.
you can just roll with us
You can
on
go with
It's
Sunday.
hot as a bitch out here in Southern California.
I know.
Are you still in
I'm
commercial?
gonna wear my dude. I'm gonna wear that hat that covers. I'm gonna wear that hat that covers.
I'm
like,
gonna get
my
an
whole
Asian
face.
hat, like one
Huh?
of those umbrella hats.
Dude, my hat is dope, dude.
You got the rice patty hat, right?
No, well, it's that that like PE hat, that PE teacher
The
hat.
visor hat.
No, it's not a. It's the
Yeah,
one that
you
goes.
want a rice patty one.
But it goes all around. But anyway, we are the Donkey Show Podcast. Thank you so much, you guys, for listening. Please subscribe. Please leave comments. It's the only way that we can keep
On our iTunes.
pushing out on our iTunes. The only way we can keep
Rate
pushing
us.
out
Give us those stars.
dope ass content.
Fuck it.
Give us those stars, and most likely, or most definitely, comment.
I'm waiting.
Give us some.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting. I'm not. That's
yes.
not what I'm doing.
No,
We are
he's
the-
catching me.
Stop. All right, we're the Donkey Show Podcast, and we